Hi, I thought I would do a comparison between the Platinum Fine Nib and a Pilot Fine Nib. So I have both in 14 karat. There is some difference in the aesthetic of the pen. So I have the Pilot in the Pocket E95 and I have the Platinum in 3776 Century Celluloid. So this is their Sakura colorway. This is not how all 3776 looks. Some of them are just the regular model. And here they're both uncapped but posted. Posted, they're the same length because the cap of the Pilot posts at an angle that's way back. You can see the cap is a lot longer. And the nib is almost similar in size because the Pilot has an inlaid nib right here. I would say Platinum for a starter pen, their nib is always huge, I consider, because if you think of 3776 similarly to the Pilot 74 or 91, Pilot comes with a number 5 nib, which is a lot smaller, but 3776 comes with a pretty huge nib. To keep a baseline for a comparison, I've inked both of them up with Pilot Iroshizuku in Momiji. And here is a writing sample of both. So this is by the Pilot E95s and this is the Platinum Celluloid. The Pilot Fine is slightly broader than the Platinum, and I think writing with them for a long while now, it is because my Pilot E95s is a wet writing pen and this Platinum is a slightly drier pen, which is why it creates a bigger line, more wetter, more smoother experience. Whereas for the Platinum, it's a lot thinner. And it takes a while to get used to. If you're someone who really likes fine, thin pens, the Platinum would be more up your alley. And if you're someone who really loves a wet, smooth writing pen, then the Pilot E95 would be better suited. I personally prefer a wet, smooth writing pen, which is why I reach for the Pilot E95 a lot more. And it's just a very nice pocket pen. It's quite handy, and it's a cap mechanism, so you can just uncap it, cap it, whereas the Platinum is a screw mechanism, the turning. I also keep my Pilot on my traveler's notebook in the passport, so I write in my traveler's notebook morning and day every day. At least I try to. Today I didn't, but this is how much I've written this entire February. I missed today's 15th and I missed 2nd of Monday. But otherwise, I've been writing with it daily, at least in the mornings every day, and sometimes during the night. I would say the Momiji ink looks way better on the Midori yellow paper because it looks really cool. Let me pull up a page with the writing. Here is the Pilot E95 in the traveler's notebook, so it looks way better on yellow pages in case you're wondering. The writing experience is quite similar throughout, no matter the paper. It writes well on all. It will feather on like a low quality paper since this is a wet writing pen. Comparatively, since this puts down a dry ink, comparatively since the Platinum puts down less ink on page, it can work better with low quality paper. But so far, I'm very particular about the paper that I use, so I use fountain pen friendly paper only. And I definitely prefer the Pilot Fine than the Platinum Celluloid. I will also say that there is a bigger jump between Platinum Fine and Platinum Medium because the Platinum Medium writes as all regular mediums, but the Platinum Fine writes like a Japanese fine. And also, again, it's a dry pen, so I would always suggest putting a wet ink. So it's working really well with the Iroshizuku inks, because before that I had the Urban Encre Rouge, so it was a rouge scented ink, and I think that was more towards medium to dry side, and it wasn't struggling too much, but I didn't like it because I prefer a wet flow again. So I would recommend the E95 for as a pocket pen, first of all, but if you're looking just at the nibs, then I would recommend the E95 because it writes wet, and it puts down a lot of ink, and it's a smooth writing. On the flip side, the Platinum I would say is smooth, but it does put down less ink, so you have to put in either a medium to a wet flow ink. If you put a dry ink, it will struggle with it. So yeah, that's the comparison. If you want any more, let me know, but this is the most I could think of at the top of my head. If you have any questions, please let me know and I'll answer them. I hope that was visible, like the difference. Okay.